That ice creating dangerous situations across the state.
Yeah, we know a lot of you are dealing with a mess like this right now. Our crews were in Salem this morning when part of a tree came crashing down. And that was one of many brought down by the weight of all that ice.
Well, this is the biggest ice storm we've seen in 50 years, and hundreds of thousands of people are without power tonight. Fox 12's BRIDGET Chavez is live in Salem. And BRIDGET, what kind of damage are you seeing out there?
Yeah, guys, it's quite a mess out here, honestly. You can just see the destruction that this storm caused. But I want to show you something. Take a close look at these ice chunks. This is part of the reason why these trees and those power lines are coming down. They're all over the ground, everywhere. And one of the families we spoke with is one of those thousands of families that's still without power. It almost looks like someone dumped bags of ice all over the ground, but this is what's bringing down power lines and causing tree branches and limbs to snap. Ice chunks left behind after last night's storm ripped through the Salem area.
It kind of felt like Beirut. I mean, we were trees falling on the house, and every time you could hear the crackling. I mean, you didn't know if it was going to be a huge branch or was it a tree or what it was.
Richard LEGERWOOD lives here with his wife and daughter, Alex. The family says waiting out the storm was terrifying.
Plus, we could see the transformers blowing up through the glass windows.
Yeah.
And it would light up the sky. It was a long night.
It was like the big flashing of like green and blue that lit up the sky. And then it happened again a second time. And then that big branch that broke our neighbor's fence right there.
Richard has lived in Salem his entire life and says this is the worst ice storm he's ever seen.
The branches were so loud that I jumped on my wife because I thought maybe, you know, it was going to crash through the window.
Like thousands of other families, the LEGERWOODs are still without power.
We're in our homes. We're trying to figure out what to eat right now because we don't want to go out. We don't know what's open, what's not. So we're literally cooking food in our fireplace.
Even though there's a tree on their roof and tree limbs and chunks of ice scattered across their yard, they say they're just grateful they're okay.
As long as your family's good, you can't ask for more than that.
We're seeing these scenes of downed trees just in pretty much every single neighborhood, and that ice just all over the floor. Now, at last check, PG&E's reported that at least 90,000 people in Marion County were still without power, and they are working to get those back up. It's just going to take some time. They said about 48 hours is the estimate. Reporting live in Salem, BRIDGET Chavez, Fox 12 Oregon.